Hey everybody, it's Andrew from G-Pod Americas. I'm here with Jim from Khaki, ID Tech, and Jeremy from DeGiro. And we're looking at our villa project here. This is the power unit, and this is what we put in place to create the power infrastructure so we could do construction off-grid. And it's useful in construction sites where we don't have power already in place. You can put a building like this in service and you've got power to do all the things you need to do. So inside is some infrastructure to generate power. So we got solar PV, we've got batteries, we've got inverters, those are all in the inside. And then we've got some communication parts of this package that are really interesting, and we'll talk about it. Let's go inside and have a look. So you can see here we've got some energy storage, we've got inverters, charge controllers, and we've got an office space. And what we did here is create like a job trailer, and it has all our energy infrastructure here so that we can do whatever we want to, fabricating metal and things like that for the construction site, charge batteries. So Jim, you want to talk about the communication system that we have here?
Sure. What we've gone through and looked at for the entirety of the project is the possibility of multiple modular buildings being placed on any given site. And as such, we came up with a communications package that can be rinse and repeat, just cookie cutter, same on every building, and allow for each one of the buildings to go through and become connected to each other. The primary use of the connection is that of Wi-Fi, going through and using mesh technology, in this case using our partner Ruckus Networks and their products for interior and exterior. We've then gone through and partnered with DeGiro to go through and do the last mile piece, which is to say connect up both cellular as well as any base area network or commercial network, as well as in this case Starlink. We have those products listed shown up here. Throughout this particular site, there's actually more than just this power building. There are a series, I believe, 6 buildings in all. Each one of these buildings are actually wirelessly connected over a mesh network using the Ruckus products.
All right, getting in with the DeGiro gateway, what we're providing is that unbreakable connectivity to the edge. So what we're doing is we're aggregating over all the different carriers and all the different connections that are possible at this site. So yes, we do have Starlink. We also have all 3 primary carriers here in the US. So we have T-Mobile, Verizon, and AT&T, all connected on here, all providing one solid internet connection so you can do anything you need to do out here at the edge and off-grid.
So I'm going to run a speed test here just to see what we've got inside the power. So there you go, and that's pretty good. So that's just taking the available cellular, aggregating it, and adding the Starlink and giving us a really good connection where we have no cable to any utility provider for communications. This is all just taking off-grid power, what we have in the air around us. It's pretty amazing.
So one of the things that we're doing with Ruckus Networks is we're using their operating system called Unleashed. With Unleashed, we're able to go through and access through a web browser, in this case just off a regular smartphone. And what this will go through and show us is the mesh topology that we have. We basically have 3 hops that we're going from one end of the campus to the other, spanning in linear fashion about 800 feet. To give you an idea of the mesh topology and the strength of the Ruckus network, we've gone through and run a speed test from here at the power building using my smartphone out to the furthest reach of the campus, which is building 45. That is 3 hops away. As you can tell from the screen here, we did over 235 megabits per second in that link test.
All right. So what I'm showing right here with the speed test is showing our connectivity, showing Starlink individually, which right now we're getting about 200 down and 7 up. But when we add in all the different cellular connections, what we're able to do is bridge all the connections to one, because all those connections are going to vary throughout the day based on capability and the number of users on it. So what we do is we aggregate and bring it all together, and right now we're getting over 300 megabits per second down and 100 megabits per second upload, which allows us to do a lot of different things, all off-grid, all in remote areas.